This is Vader Boy, and I am going to be reviewing the toy Bandai King Ghidorah. I got this at toysRus for $19.99. He's a pretty cool figure, and I think this is from Giant Monsters All Out Attack because the heads look similar. And the middle head has its mouth shut with teeth hanging out like that. You can see a little bit of the teeth. And the two other heads have their mouths open, and it looks three-dimensional, and the eyes are orange. They look real. And he doesn't have any arms, as you all know. He has two tails. And you can make him in a pose where he can fly, like you bend his wings up. The wings can move. Then you hold him up and you bend the tail down like that. Or tails. And it looks kind of like he's flying, like... So you can make him like he's flying. Now let's compare him to some of my other figures. Like, for instance, I have the toysRus Bandai King Caesar. I got him from toysRus for the same price. He can move his hands, his tail, his legs. Let's do a little size comparison. Now, King Ghidorah is a tad smaller than King Caesar, but he's definitely bigger because the wings make him bigger. King Caesar probably isn't the best kind of king as King Ghidorah is, because I think King Ghidorah is better, just for the record. Next, we're gonna compare him to Godzilla 2014. The headbutt figure. Like, there's a little button on his tail that if you move it, the head moves, like, says no, or something like that. Well, anyway, he's kind of like the same size as he should be to King Ghidorah. Like, let's do some size comparison. See, yeah, it looks just like in the movie. Godzilla is a little smaller than him. Actually, he's a little bigger. He can move his mouth. I got him from toysRus too. Well, actually, I got him in the mail. But he's definitely from toysRus because I've seen him there. He can move his arms. You can move down a little bit, like make him a little wider. And he's definitely thinner than King Ghidorah. King Ghidorah is definitely larger. So that's Godzilla 2014. I'm going to compare him to the Godzilla Roar and Attack figure. This one is definitely from toysRus. I bought him myself for $36. Actually, it's $40 comparing to tax. And, you know, like, as you probably know, or probably don't know, if you bend him down, he'll do this. He'll breathe fire. You can even reload him, like put the fire back, close his mouth. But you have to be careful with the legs, because the legs have sensitive touch. Now, he's a little bigger than King Ghidorah. King Ghidorah is smaller than him. I mean, unless that you make him fly up above his head. And this figure is even wider than King Ghidorah. You can barely even see him behind there. So, yeah. These two actually go good together. Now, I have the whole gang together. Look at that. So, you guys can find this guy at toysRus, any toysRus if he's there. You can find all of these guys at toysRus, so toysRus rocks. Like, subscribe, and love Godzilla, you guys. Go Godzilla. Goodbye, YouTube.